Hello everyone, and welcome to the Influencer Barbie channel. We have Miss Barbie Roberts, and I am Barbie's assistant. My name is Beverly, and I am an adult Barbie enthusiast. Welcome to our Barbieverse. We create content for people who love all things Barbie as much as we do. Now, MGA Miniverse and Zuru have been putting out a bunch of different surprise capsules over the last few years, and it is getting difficult to keep up with all the different lines that they are currently doing. This is the MGA Miniverse Make It Mini Appliances Series 2. I didn't collect any of the items from Series 1. I didn't really think that they would work all that well in our Barbie house, and a lot of them look like they were a bit on a large scale for Barbie. But in Series 2, I saw that they had this stand mixer. So I wanted to take a look at that one. The nice thing about these Make It Mini appliance line is that you can just look at the picture on the wrapper and it'll tell you what you're getting. And like the holiday capsules, you can also see in the inside wrapper that they'll have another picture of the item that comes inside. There are 4 different appliances in this line. There is the stand mixer. There is also a snow cone machine, cotton candy, and a soft serve ice cream stand. And each of these comes in 2 different colors, so there's 4 appliances, 2 colors for each, for a total of 8 altogether. And I don't think that there is a way to tell what color of the stand mixer we're getting here. It could be this really pretty yellow, or I'm really hoping to get this sort of turquoise green one. I think that'll look really nice in our Barbie kitchen. And apparently the color variations also have a different type of cake mix that you get inside. So the yellow mixer comes with chocolate cupcakes, and the blue mixer comes with these vanilla cupcakes. So we have a 50-50 chance of getting the blue or the yellow. So let's go ahead and open these up. And a reminder, always have adult supervision when you're using sharp objects. And it did take me a while to find these in stores. I had been checking the website for Walmart and Target since I first saw that these were available. And I was not able to find them in stores for a long time. And then I saw earlier this week that Target actually had them in the store, so I immediately went and tracked them down. So let's take a look. Oh, and these were $12.99 at Target, and I think it's the same price at Walmart. They are also available at Amazon, but then of course at Amazon you wouldn't be able to check which kind you're getting. Now, the appliance capsules are really large in comparison to the other capsules, so let's take a look. And we got the blue one! Alright, first try. I did have a backup plan in case we didn't get the blue one. So, alright, I am excited. Here it is. Let's go ahead and take it out of this little piece of plastic. The scale is pretty good for Barbie, maybe slightly large, but I know these stand mixers are pretty big on their countertop. I have another stand mixer that I got in a Five Below teeny tinies package and just dropped it in the Barbie studio. And that one is rather small for scale in comparison, and it's only one piece, so nothing moves. So I'm really excited to get this mixer. And one of the things with these, with the appliance line, they actually do have moving parts. Let's see if we can turn this. So you can see, turn this wheel and the beater moves, so you can actually mix up your cake in here. And this little button you push, and it raises up. And this piece is removable. Try very carefully because I don't want to accidentally break it. I think we might have to get it lined up just right in order to remove it. So, but then this bowl is actually removable, but you don't just pull it off. You have to turn it to remove it. So I'm glad that I did see another video of someone doing that, otherwise I probably wouldn't have been able to tell that the bowl was removable. That is going to look so nice in the Barbie kitchen once we get that set up. And let's take a look at the other things that we got. So here is our ingredients. So we get a box of cake mix, and this is our powder that we would use to make our cupcakes in here. And it tells you the instructions on the back of the box as well as in the instructions. So with the blue mixer we got the vanilla cake mix. This one out of the way. We also get some sprinkles. Now, I saw a video of somebody making this particular one, and the sprinkle, or I guess they're kind of like little candy covered chocolates like M&Ms. They did tend to sink to the bottom of the cake mix, so it might be easier to mix the cake mix together and then add these little candy sprinkles afterwards. And then we have a container of brown butter. Let's see if we can open this. Oh, it's sealed up. So we probably don't want to open that just yet. And our other little piece here. We get a nice little spatula. These are like the ones that come in the From Scratch collection. And here is a measuring cup. It tells you how much of the cake mix and how much resin to add. So that you can, I think you can make more than one set set of cupcakes. You get the mini cupcake pan and a nice... I'm dropping everything in our Barbie studio today. I had to clean the kitty fur off of this. I was out of town, and when I came back we had a lot of kitty fur in our Barbie studio. Apparently our executive producers were making some kitty content while I was gone. And our little cupcake pan is flexible, so it's kind of like a little silicone cupcake set, and that makes it a little bit easier to get out of the cupcake pans, but that's going to look really cute in the Barbie kitchen. Let's take a look at the collector's guide. So this is the Make It Mini Appliances Series 2. And we have the cotton candy machines, the snow cones, our mixers, and this is the soft serve ice cream. And we have instructions for each one. So we would start by opening up the mixer, measuring out our cake mix and our resin, adding that to our bowl, mixing it up. It tells you to mix it for 1 minute. Might need to mix it for a little bit longer to get everything mixed properly, or maybe even use a toothpick or something to make it easier. And then you add the cake mix to the muffin pan, add your sprinkles on top, and then let it set for an hour and 15 minutes. So that's going to be a lot of fun to make with Barbie and her family. So, like I said, I was really hoping to get this sort of turquoise aqua blue mixer, and I think that particular color, the yellow is really pretty as well, but I think this color is going to look really good in the Barbie kitchen. So I thought I would show you some of the other appliances that I have for our Barbie kitchen, just as a little bit of a sneak preview for when we finally get it set up. This is a rice cooker. I think I bought this on eBay, and even though it's called a rice cooker, I was thinking it would be a good crock pot or slow cooker for the Roberts family. I have 2 blenders. This one came in the Barbie smoothie bar set, which is this counter that we're using here. I'll put a link to the video where we reviewed that one. It's pretty nice looking, and the picture does come out. Don't think that the lid comes off. But before I got that smoothie set, I had bought this really nice blender. I think that I also got this on eBay. It's really nice, and not only does the picture remove, but the top is also removable, and it's very nice and realistic looking. And we have the little stand mixer that came with a Five Below teeny tiny set. So I'm really glad that we got this one. It looks so much nicer. This is a toaster that actually came with the appliances for the Barbie kitchen that I have. And it has little bread in here. So I'm keeping an eye out to see if we can find a nicer looking toaster. And this is a coffee espresso maker. I also got this on eBay, and it's really nice. It is sort of a baby blue color. So our stand mixer doesn't quite match the colors that we have for our other appliances, but I think that that's going to look nicer with all of the others together rather than the yellow. And I have seen that you can get paint that will work on plastic as well as metal. And so if we need to, we could possibly paint some of the other appliances so that we have a more cohesive color scheme for the Barbie kitchen. Okay, so I am super excited to finally find that stand mixer. Like I said, I've been checking the Walmart and Target websites for probably the last 2 months trying to find the mixer in the store. So I was really excited. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe below. It really does help our channel to grow. And once we hit some subscriber milestones, we plan to have some fun giveaways. And if you would like a chance of getting a shout out in a future video, just comment below with the hashtag #InfluencerBarbie. Thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments below. Have you collected any of the Miniverse Make It Mini appliances? Did you collect Series 1? Or did you do like me and just go straight to Series 2? And which of the appliances did you get? Which were your favorites? Which of these recipes are you planning on making? So again, thanks for watching, and we hope to see you in our next video. Bye-bye!